Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and it's Friday, April 5th. We have a 12-game NBA slate we're excited to break down. It's Flex Friday on PrizePicks, and they'll probably be running some specials on Underdog as well. If you haven't signed up for PrizePicks yet, use our promo code at the bottom of the screen, and they're going to match your first deposit up to $100. And if you're not signed up for Underdog yet, use the promo code BACKDOOR, and they're going to give you a deposit match and instant pick'em specials to use on your slips. There's a link in the description of the video for Underdog if you're interested in signing up. These are the two plays we're going to be covering. I'm taking Keon Ellis on PrizePicks for over 18 fantasy score. And then I'm taking Keon on Underdog as well for his PRA at 12.5. What are you getting into, Jordy?
Yeah, on both platforms, I'm taking Victor Wembanyama for over his assists at 4.5. And yeah, it's on both.
All right, so before we break down these plays, if you guys haven't checked out Daily Grind yet, you should definitely give the DFS Optimizer a look. We've been partnered with them for a long time now, and we use the optimizer every single day. It's been super clutch for us. If you guys want to check it out, they're giving all of our viewers 25% off when you use code BACKDOOR. You can go to dgfantasy.com or go through the link in the description of the video. All right, so Keon Ellis, let's start with PrizePicks. I like his fantasy score over here because you're getting a little bit of everything. He's really been popping off ever since Kevin Huerter has been out. And he's showing that he can do more than just play defense. We have a 226 over under with the Celtics favored by 9. But we have some key players out for the Celtics. So we're on outlier here. Let me go to his fantasy score real fast. So he's gone over this 3 out of his last 5 games. And this game back here on the 26th against Dallas, he missed it by 0.2. Like, it was very close. He got 17.8 instead of 18. I'm going to break this down a little bit. If we look at the PRA, he's got like he's got a soft matchup for rebounds at 20. They're 21st in rebounds allowed, but they are 3rd in points allowed to shooting guards and 1st in assists allowed. Let's talk about these injuries real quick. We have Jaylen Brown confirmed out, and Derek White confirmed out, all as of 2 hours ago. So things are going to be changing up a little bit. They're going to have some backups there. Maybe they'll shift, some starters over to the shooting guard position. We'll see how they break it down. Bottom line is it's not going to be their starting 5 that they're so used to. And Keon is a good defender. If we take a look at his blocks and steals here, he's gone in the last 5 games. He's gone for 2 steals, 1 steal, and 3 steals. And then if we look at the head-to-head, last time they played, which was last year, but it was late 2023. He went for 1 steal and 2 blocks. So the reason we like blocks and steals for fantasy scores, because on PrizePicks, you get 3 points for every block, 3 points for every steal. So let's add up quick. Like you can see here, that was 9 points alone. So that's half of his fantasy score. If he repeats that, that was only on 19 minutes. He's been getting much better minutes lately with Kevin Huerter out. And he's been proven that he can get a lot done with that time. So over the last 5, he's been averaging 29.3 minutes. So that's an extra 10 minutes compared to that last matchup against Boston. So I'm feeling good about this. If you take a look at the last 10 too, he's gone over it 6 times. But really, it's all about this last 5 when he's been getting these extra opportunities and these minutes bumped up. So I'm feeling great about this. If we take a look at the DFS Optimizer for PrizePicks, they actually have this slightly favored under. It's like a 50-50 shot, and that's just because, PrizePicks isn't setting this higher or lower than the other odds makers. It's just pretty much straight across the board. So they're slightly favoring it under at a 50.06% odds to hit the under. So it's about as 50-50 as you can get. But I really like the value there because he's such a good defender, but he's been scoring a lot as well. So getting rebounds, getting assists. I think this line of 18 is just really low, especially considering the injuries to the Celtics. All right, let's talk about his play on Underdog, the 12.5 PRA. So they don't have his fantasy score on here, and Underdog does fantasy score a little bit different than PrizePicks. So I like just his regular PRA on here. If you're interested, you can check out the first quarter points. That's been a wagon. I like to just keep it a little bit safe and take the whole game. But you can see he's been killing this. It's just 1.5 points is all he needs. But if he doesn't get it done that first quarter, you're out of luck. But he's done that 8 out of his last 10 games. He just went for 9 against New York. He got all 9 of those in the first quarter. I think he definitely went for more than 9 that game. But But either way, I'm feeling great about him today for similar reasons. I like him just at 12.5 for the PRA is a great deal. He's done this 4 out of his last 5 games, cleared it by a decent amount. And then if we look at the head-to-head, last time he played them against Boston, he went for 12 points, 2 rebounds, and four assists. That was a total of 18. So I'm feeling great about this either way. I just like that on PrizePicks. I can get that value of the defensive plays as well. But yeah, once again, the matchup, he has a soft matchup with rebounds, 21st in rebounds allowed, 3rd in points allowed, 1st in assists allowed, but Derek White is out. So this is going to be interesting. I'm very excited about this play. Let's hop over to the DFS optimizer one more time. You can see that 1.5 first quarter points is the top play they have for him. But if we go down to his PRA here, they have this just slightly favored over. It's just a little bit above 50 still on the odds to hit. It's a 50.36% odds to hit the over, but they do have it at a -122. And just kind of mixed emotions here. Everyone's kind of got him at 50-50 where his lines are currently set, but we've been watching him a lot lately, and he's been getting it done since Kevin Huerter's been out. So I'm feeling good about both of these plays. All right, Jordy, I'm going to pass it over to you now, bro.
Sweet. Yeah, man. So before I get into breaking this play down, if you guys have never tried Chalkboard, definitely go give them a try. We've been having a lot of fun over there because you can bump your own lines. You can manipulate your multipliers. So you can I could take Wembanyama's assist at this 3 or 4.5 line, and I could bump it up. There's a little thing on the top right, and you can click that and bump it up to 5.5 or 6.5, or you can bump it down to 3.5 if you think he's only going to get 4. And if you bump it up, you get a higher multiplier, like a demon play, like this demon assist for him here, where you could get a higher multiplier. And you could do a goblin play where you could take his assist at 3.5. But you can do that over there as well, and you can bump them up and down, and you can really get some crazy multipliers. There was a play the other day that it was they have some really sports bookie type plays where it's Anthony Davis to get the first score of the game, stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun. Definitely go check them out. If you use code backdoor at checkout, they'll match your first deposit up to $100. So yeah, Victor Wembanyama for over 4.5 assists. I feel great about him going over this line. He's done this in 13 out of the last 20 games. Great matchup against the Pelicans too, 26th in assists allowed to centers, giving up 3.8. If we look at the head-to-head, he's done this once and just missed it once. But the dude's been in just a crazy rhythm lately. And also there's a lot of injuries for them tonight. There's no Devin Vassell, no Jeremy Sohan, no Keldon Johnson. So I think he's just going to have to be more involved in getting his team going. He's going to be on this 30-minute, deal that he's still on. His minutes have definitely been looking better. He's not on a minute restriction that much anymore. He's getting 34 to 37 minutes a game. You see he's averaging 31 over the last 20. So I love this play. He's been, if you look at his assists here, he's averaging 8.1 potential assists a game. Tonight he's surrounded by a bunch of bench players. So hopefully these guys can hit some shots and get him in there. There's even no Osman. There's just so many injuries for them now as well. But yeah, I think he's gonna be able to get this done. You can see over the last 2 games is when they've had these crazy injuries. And he had 13 potential assists against Golden State and 12 potential assists against Denver. And they're actually still keeping these games pretty close. So I think this one is favored to go under, I believe. Let's see here. We always like to be transparent with you guys. Okay, so it is favored to go over. 51.48% on DG and a -123. Some people do have it favored to go under, but a lot of people have it at -120 or a -130. So feeling really good about Victor in this matchup tonight against the Pelicans. They're probably going to get stomped, but I think he'll be able to get those assists before that game gets too crazy.
All right. Well, that's 2 more plays for you guys. We still have our video from last night. A lot of those plays are still active. I think we just kind of got lucky. Some of those plays haven't been bumped that much. But yeah, so there's 4 more plays on our video. We'll attach it at the end here. But if you're interested in checking out our Discord, we have a really great community over here. It's about 50 cents a day to join. There's a link in the description of the video. Just go up to server subscriptions once you're in Discord. And then once you subscribe to the, I believe it's the Hall of Fame tier, it's the only tier available. Once you subscribe, it's just one price. and you get access to everything. So if you decide to join, make sure you hop in the community chat, let us know you're new, and we'll show you how we do things in here, because we have like a sort of a formula to the way we share picks and share full slips, talk about plays. And the most fun to me is just once you have all of your plays locked in, it's a really fun community to just like sweat out the plays together and just talk, because a lot of times we're getting into a lot of the same plays. Plus you have the value with the community. Anytime someone finds, like I found actually, I think it was a shout out to Nod Narb 86. I believe that he was the one who put me on to the Victor Wembanyama assist demon that I used in my protected play today. But that's just like a little example of the way the community works together. We see stuff that the other people don't see, and then we all, share it with the community. So we have a lot of fun. Definitely come join us. And there is a demons video out. I made like a little short if you're interested in checking out some of the demons that we like. That's on YouTube as well. And then come follow us on X, Instagram, TikTok. We're just at BackdoorFS on all of those, and we're dropping bonus content on there. So if you guys want a little bit of extra content in short form, come and join us and follow those accounts. And yeah, we hope you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy this massive slate, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Good luck, guys.